Welcome back to my sourdough series, Back to Basics. This is part 3, and today I'm walking you through stretch and folds. I've already mixed everything together, just 4 ingredients, flour and water first, completing the autolyse, and then added starter and salt. Now it's time for the stretch and fold after the mixture's been resting and relaxing for about an hour. This step helps strengthen the dough by aligning and developing the gluten network, which builds structure in the overall loaf. I use a motion here where I pull up and fold over itself, repeating until the dough starts to resist me. I don't believe in doing this only 4 times each round. Do it until the dough pulls back on you. This is what works best for me, and just my opinion from baking lots of loaves. Don't come for me. I usually do 4 sets or rounds of stretch and folds spaced 1 hour apart. That rhythm works best for me and I get the best results this way. Some people prefer doing them every 30 minutes, but I find the dough hasn't fully relaxed in that time, so I don't get the same benefit. Okay, this is stretch and fold round 2 after another hour's rest. Quick tip, mark where your dough is on the bin. I was supposed to do this before stretch and fold number 1, but because I was multitasking and, well, I'm human, I'm doing it now at stretch and fold 2. I usually mark the spot on the bin with a Sharpie, often on a piece of masking tape. This clip is actually from the next step, but I wanted to show a little snippet for context. I'll deep dive into this in the next video when we talk more about bulk fermentation. You'll notice the dough looks flat and relaxed at the beginning of this step, but after a full round of folds, it starts to come together in a smooth round shape. That visual and tactile transformation is a really helpful cue that you're on the right track. Also, you'll see the dough really smooths out after each set and its elasticity improves. See my fingers here? Some call this the window pane test. If you have a strong dough, you can stretch it thin enough to see your fingers through the light shining. Another really great sign. And because life and bread isn't that serious, I actually only did 3 stretch and folds. My recipe calls for 4, and if you catch a few outfit changes from my sleeves, it's because I had somewhere to be. Life happens, and sourdough can work with your schedule. It really is a pretty flexible process. At the end of my final stretch and fold, I temped the dough, and it was running a bit warm, around 74 degrees Fahrenheit. I currently live in Florida, and it's nice and toasty here, so I let it rest while I ran some errands to complete the bulk rise while I was out. I hope this is helping you guys learn, and you're enjoying downloading my recipe from my store. It's free, and over 400 of you have downloaded it, and I'm sort of freaking out in a good way. I promise.